Jimmy Lai is the billionaire owner of Apple Daily, the only opposition newspaper in Hong Kong.
I'm a born rebel. I'm a rebellious character.
He's the most high-profile critic of Beijing to be arrested under Hong Kong's new national security law. Since his release on bail, he's given us unprecedented access. Jimmy and his reporters fear they're living on borrowed time.
Morning. Morning. Hey. How are you?
We've had a tip-off that Jimmy Lai might be detained by the police later today, so we returned to Kowloon to meet him.
Yeah, that was it.
He suspects he may be kept in overnight.
That's why I dress like this today. Just overnight is more convenient. You know, I don't even have a shoes with a shoestring because they take it all off.
So, do you think it's possible that you're not released on bail?
Anything's possible now in Hong Kong. You know, I just don't want to think about it because, you know, your imagination can carry you to really some hopeless situation. You know, if they can induce fear in you, that's the easiest way to control you. That's the cheapest way to control you and the most effective way. And they know it, and they're very good at it.
Hours after we finished filming, Jimmy Lai is charged with fraud and colluding with foreign powers. He's denied bail.
Thank you so much.
This is Jimmy Lai's last interview as a free man.
Thank you.
It's now 1,000 shocking days since Jimmy Lai was falsely arrested, imprisoned in Hong Kong. He has had no recourse to anything that resembles justice. He is 75 years of age. His health and well-being clearly is fragile, and surely the time has come for the international community to demand his unconditional release, and for the Chinese Communist Party to understand that the rest of the world is indignant that a man who has stood for democracy, human rights and the rule of law should be suffering so grievously.
Jimmy Lai has now been in prison for 1,000 days. That's more than 2.5 years. He's been held in jail on multiple false charges, and his trial under the biggest charge of all, under Hong Kong's draconian national security law, which could lead to a life sentence, continues to be delayed. It seems that the Chinese Communist Party and their apparatchiks in Hong Kong are determined to hold him behind bars for as long as possible. Jimmy Lai is 75 years old. He's a British citizen, and his crime was simply speaking out courageously and truthfully and fearlessly for the values of democracy, freedom, and human rights in Hong Kong. He was the founder and publisher of the most significant pro-democracy, independent-minded newspaper, the Apple Daily. I have the privilege of knowing Jimmy Lai. Jimmy Lai is my friend, and I had the great honour of contributing on a weekly basis to the English language section of the Apple Daily for the last year of the Apple Daily's existence. I applaud Hong Kongers in Leeds for this new campaign marking 1,000 days of Jimmy's imprisonment, and I join them in appealing to everyone who sees this to join us in the campaign to free Jimmy Lai and free Hong Kong.
Jimmy Lai is unjustly arrested in Hong Kong. This is a shame for Hong Kong. This is a shame for the system they have there, the court system. We fight on a lot of different ways to protect the respect for the human right and a fair court system. And I think Jimmy Lai's case proved this is really, really bad system. So I think this is, in the moment, Hong Kong are going to a kind of dictator. And I think it's a big, big problem for the world and for Hong Kong's citizens. We will fight together with you.
報道無罪，知情有價，請即訂閱追新聞。